Yeah, I'm gonna start with the woke code. I figure today was a good day to show my personality to the world. I have a strange and fun and interesting fact. Kind of a weird problem. I find it entertaining sometimes, but rather irritating. I got quite a pretty face, bro. Feminine body. Not my fucking fault. But walking around, sexy as hell, right? But anyway, walking around, I'm always hearing all this gay bashing. I'm fucking gay, dude. It's like, you sit back and you're really thinking, it's like, man, if you're sitting back and you're getting homosexual vibes off of me, dude, you're probably gay yourself. But my thing is, when I hurt somebody, when I attack somebody, they can say it's justified, but I've always had my reasons. But the thing is, I go for the biggest, baddest, meanest, ugliest motherfucker there. And I always fuck them up pretty good. I really do not agree with the gay community or transgender community or any new movement really. Unless it's about genetic growth, scientific study, the business studies of the world that make the world a better place, not humanitarianism. Lost my point, but you never pick on the weakest target. I believe that we live in a nation where we have some very weak predators walking around, man. Right now I'm studying extensively into the Holocaust Encyclopedia. Because our country has been attacked very, very, very powerful attack that has started about in 2017 when I was recruited. But anyway, there's these things on the internet. Those hypnosis videos, I've watched a lot of porno, probably more than Hugh Hefner, man. But anyway, just a freak. But to go on, I believe that this attack was coordinated in this fashion. First, it started with the narcotics, right? Of about 2012 to 2014-15. There was a very bad drug problem. Remember that? But here we go on. When you try to be badass, you gotta sound badass, right? But anyway, it all started 2012 to, let's say, 2015. Then from on, they use narcotics in these porno addictions to brainwash these liberal people and all these gay people, right? But anyway, what happened was they actually got brainwashed. I remember in the 90s, when hypnosis would come on the 90s television, the size of rings, those rings that you see. But that was all done away with by the late 1999, I believe, around there. This project has been in line for a long time, and things have been obscured from the line of sight for a very specific reason. So, they brainwashed all these people, took advantage of them, not unlike the Holocaust, but particularly in a most horrible fashion by letting them believe they had freedom, right? And then after that, we had the coronavirus. There's a reason I call it the coronavirus to this day, because I will never forgive you. But anyway, then there was the coronavirus to weaken our economy. Then after that, of course, comes this woke craziness with this mental health organization that really shouldn't exist. Like these, what I mean by that is these liberals, these woke people, all started and stemmed out from a clandestine organized attack, and we do not know exactly where it came from. We do not understand where these videos came from, and we do not understand exactly where the coronavirus came from, because we never actually found that meat. The meat that was infected, of course. People do not want to believe the truth, but I love the truth. You know why? Because of this. The truth cuts through everything. You know, I'm a fantasy gamer type of guy. I like Excalibur, stuff like that. If I were to see the truth, Excalibur would be it. You know, your tongue should be like Excalibur. But I truly believe that Donald Trump will clean up this entire mess. Because we have certain things in this country that are absolutely beautiful sciences, man, that I will never go into detail about. But there's this type of military out there that exists that has such high-grade technology that it's hard to believe. See, when I was younger, I didn't believe in aliens. It took me a very long time to understand, because there's something about us that just cannot believe such things. For some reason, our minds have been limited. Just simply out of logic, maybe. I'm not really sure. I believe that humanity follows a logical criteria. By the time you work down the chain, you're going to become more and more logical, right? But a lot of people haven't done that. You know, we've got this little petty war. I'm Republican. Yeah, I don't believe that you choose to have a side, man. I don't choose to be a Democrat or a Republican. It's just kind of something that I believe in. You know, I believe in power. I believe in power, absolutely. You know, I'm not really a family guy. I'm not really an equality guy. I say to myself, I treat all women, little girls, especially, with absolute respect. You know, if I bump into like a little 4-year-old, let's say at the supermarket, you know, with my fucking kneecap, you know, I go down a little bit and I say, I'm sorry, miss, I didn't mean to do that, in the most gentlemanly way possible. You know, that's the example you should be for your children. You know, because this shit just carries on and on and on for fucking thousands of years. Really, this has been a plan that's been devised since the pyramids, really. You know, people have been oppressed over the centuries and ages. And what I find funny, it's all linked together by symbols and logos. They call them the Illuminati, right? I read the handbook, all 1,300 pages. But all I really got to say by the end of all this is drop a bunch of random notes and facts and bullshit on you, just for your personal entertainment, really. These people have been taken advantage of. But, you know, it's kind of like you lead a horse to water and he drinks. So, kind of set themselves up for it. But, you know, it was a well thought out, well organized plan. And during that so-called Chinese weather balloon, you remember when all the comments were disabled? Stuff like that. You know, that's what I do all day. I sit back and I study all day. I get paid to do it. I'm intel, dude. That's why I talk the way I do whatever the fuck I want, man. I'm having fun all the fucking time. When we were trained, I was trained to see people only as targets. Nothing more. And there's a very specific reason for that. Because it heightens the aggression to a level that is inhuman. And you know what? By the end of the day, people walking around doing all that bullshit to each other for really no reason other than fucking petty ass hate. I mean, these people come up with one-liners, dude. Gay. I'm gay, dude. Like, that shit's fucking hilarious to me. I fucking love that shit. It's like, I'm highly entertained by all of this. Trust me. I was raised like, what comes around goes around. I didn't understand what that meant as a child, right? I was just kind of like, okay. Children are to be seen and not heard. I wasn't allowed to speak, man. So, sat back and just kind of took it. But what that means is, you fuck with me, man, I'm gonna go out and fuck with somebody else. And that's the kind of shit that we need to get back to, is fucking flipping each other off and fucking just being like, fuck you too. You sit back and you pick on all these fucking weak ass people. I mean, half these people aren't right. If you truly understood this, the clandestine part of it all, it's very strange. But that is fucking bizarro shit, man. Sitting back thinking, I'm gonna pick on the weakest fucking target. That's some petty ass, fucking hateful shit. Because you know what? I guarantee there's a whole bunch of gay ass men who are like 450 pounds. Fucking squash your fat ass. Bro, it's weird that you think I'm fucking gay. Because I'm fucking prettier than your girlfriend, dude. By default. What the fuck? That shit cracks me up in a whole different way. Man, I'm getting older, so I definitely am good looking. Not as good, But that shit's fucking hilarious to me in a whole fucking different way. I love it. And you might not like my attitude, the way I speak, or my fucking rambling about bullshit. But I live for the game. I didn't study to make money and all of that. No. I studied to change the world. A lifetime of silence behind the green door. My grandest idea, my grandest ideal, and my grandest dream. I achieved it. And that's why I speak the way I do. Like this, aggressively, focusing my voice in the aggression. I'm very meditative in all of that. I have achieved such heightened training over the years. Psychological warfare and medical science are my number 2. We do exist. Trust me. And we're having the time of our lives. We really are. It's up to you to choose to believe whichever you want to believe in. But you know what? By the end of the day, don't pick on the weakest target. Have some morals. And have some fucking respect. This shit's fucking weird to me. But a well thought out, organized plan. So take this fucking rhetoric, as some will call it, as your own. Because when you really start to study into it, it's a perfect fucking plan. I have a number 1 band. My best friend in the whole world. A band named Conceal. Konceal. That's my number 1 partner in the entire world.